Hello guys, Mr. Alden, aka Captain Crunch, here to bring you a brand new episode for my loot from level 90 to 99 Slayer, episode 4, level 93 to 94. I apologize, I'm just getting over a cold. I've had this bad cough for about 4 weeks now, it's pretty bad. Well, anyways, let's get into the GP totals. Episode 1, I left off with 29 mil. Episode 2, 170 mil, and we got that basically because I got pretty lucky at the Cow Fight King. And episode 3, because I took so long to make that episode, the price of the Drygores along with other items actually crashed. So I actually left episode 3 with less of a total than episode 2. Without further ado, let's get into the episode. I start off with finishing up this Abyssal Demon task. It's unfortunate because I don't get lucky there. I've gotten a couple whips, but I haven't gotten the orb or any of the other Abbey demons. I did get 2 Abyssal Demon heads on the same task, so I mean it's kind of cool to get something like that, I guess. And yeah, there's just a couple of drops there. I enjoy doing them. I should do it more because I have the mask. Number 2 is Eretz. I actually kind of enjoy this task. I get to collect the mask pieces, plus the bones are worth a lot, and it's lots of XP. My next one is Automatons. I kind of like, I like this task. It goes by really fast. And unfortunately, I didn't get any of the glove drops, but it's alright because the items stack and they add up. And it's not bad. I'm not going to complain about it. It goes by pretty fast too. And I use a lot of legacy because a lot of times I don't get to play very often. So when I do, it's usually like I got a babysit or something. So I just AFK or something. Then my next task ended up being Groat Worms. I tend to get this one about once an episode. When I use Legacy, it gets knocked out relatively fast, so I don't mind it. The next was Moose Faz. I got screwed because I forgot my Zaros thing, and I got raped in probably about 10 seconds landing here. And I didn't get any drops from these guys. I think they just have some stuff that just adds up. The elder scrolls, and you can make the pouches that are worth a little bit, I guess. And I've been getting these world gate monsters quite a bit. I had the automatons, the musfas, and now I got the nihils. It took me a while to get the hang of this because I kept the uh, evolution of combat. I kept hitting multiple at the same time, and it was pretty bad because I was getting hit by about 4 or 5 at the same time. And just a reminder, make sure you have the Zaros shard because otherwise you're going to get attacked multiple times and you're not going to last very long. Next task was these were Raris. I did get 2 key drops in a trip. It didn't take very long. I kind of just legacied and just kind of pushed through it. I didn't really want to spend too much time. This next, I ended up getting the Zammy, and it gave me quite a bit of XP. I did get a couple good drops. I got Warperius boots, the Zammy hilt, and my first ever pair of brawling gloves. It's melee, so I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do with that. And a shout out to Eternal PVM. He's one of my KK partners, but he decided to come Zammy with me so I can finish this level. And my next episode, I'll be starting at Zammy. So hopefully the second half of the Zammy task for episode 5 I'll be getting some better drops, some garbs of subjugation, etc. Without further ado, I'm going to get right into the price check. So yep, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hello guys, I'm back and I'm running to the bank right now so I can price check everything for you. Because I am sick and because I am kind of in a hurry, I'm going to try and knock this out fast. I'm sorry. But I do plan on doing a lot more Slayer. But I do have exams coming up next week or in 2 weeks, and I have a fight actually in next week. So I won't be too dedicated, but I'm going to do a lot of I'm going to try and get as much done as I can. But here's just an overview of my bank, just so you guys can see everything. I'm going to go ahead and withdraw my or deposit my cash stack. And anyways, guys, I'll be back when I start price checking everything. Alright guys, I'm back with my first inventory worth, and this right here, like always, I'm going to start off with my runes and my herbs. And what you guys will see is I'm missing the blood runes because I did Zammy this time, and I used a lot of my blood runes, and I actually ran out of blood runes because I was kind of just AFKing and wasn't really paying attention and stuff, so I wasted a lot. So I decided not to count the blood runes that I got from Slayer monsters because I decided that or I realized that I probably used up a lot more and I ended up having to buy more. So yeah. Also, has my herbs and a few of my seeds. This total right here happens to be 19 mil, and I believe it's close to 20 mil, and I believe it's lower than what it's typically what it used to be. But yeah. So 20 mil as a start, not bad. I'm already close to what I did. I'm hoping that eventually that first tab ends up eclipsing the total for my first ever video in this series. But I'm gonna go ahead and deposit these, and I'll be right back with my second inventory worth. Okay, guys, ready for inventory number 2. Now this one has the rest of my seeds as well as my drops from the Rares. I did get 2 more keys. I got the one expensive Primus key, as which is 5.6k or 560k, and the other one is I got the Secundus key, so that's actually not bad. It also has some of my wines and Zamorax, some of my rune items, and a lot of the monsters drop these seeds, so that's nothing in particular. It has my kite and scraps, my dragon daggers. I got those dragon daggers, a lot of them from doing my KK, and yep. So basically, my Ferrari task. A lot of these Adiors are from them as well. Anyways, without further ado, I'm going to add that to my total right now, which is 19 mil. So I'm going to plus, you know, and because not too many people watch my videos, I haven't had any feedback on whether or not to add it all up, add it all at the end and surprise you guys, or just do it in front of you. And this one right here, it makes it go up to 30 mil. So I'm going to pause, and I'll be back with inventory number 3. Okay, guys, inventory 3. And this one's a bit of everything. It mostly has my Dagannoth task in it, and this one's a whopping 17 mil. And again, most of that is from my dragon hatchets that I got from my lucky couple of tasks. Also, a couple things were added. I did get a God Sword from the Zammy task, and I did get a Zammy hilt, along with a couple untradeable things I did get. Unfortunately, the uh, the the price of these rings have gone down. 550k for Berserker ring. I remember back when they were 200 mil or 2 mil a piece. Uh, so this one hasn't really changed except for the fact that some of my items got mixed around. I got 777 Infernal Ashes. Now, I do pick up every Abbey Ash, but unfortunately, Zammy, sometimes I can and sometimes I can't, but I do get most of them. But when me and my partner went there in fast mode, my partner decided not to bank any of those. And I was trying to bank everything and trying to get the kills at the same time, so I did miss probably about maybe 30% of them. So I should be closer to about 900. And 23 rune plate legs. And I want to know if you guys would think that it would be better to high elk these things and just add it to my cash stack, or would you guys want to see the items from these runes, like the total? But yep, I almost exited out of there without adding. So I'm gonna add that 17 mil. I'm already liking the totals from this, and I haven't got to the the big items that have already been added from the previous episodes. But puts me at 47 mil, which isn't bad. And if I ended 90 to 99 with like 50 mil, I wouldn't complain too much because I'm not really trying to make money. Like, it's not my, I just kind of want to see what I get. But my goal is to get finish 99 by January or something because that is when my 1 year membership ends. And I plan on using the money that I get from 90 to 99 Slayer to purchase another year worth of bonds. That way I don't really have to dig into my bank account and buy it because, I don't know, if RS can be free, why not? So, yep, I'm going to add the rest of these items, and I'll be back. Alright, guys, back with, I believe, not episode 4, it is episode 4, but inventory 4. And this one should be a relatively decent one. Finishes up my Dagannoth task, as well as I have my army plate legs, or chain skirt. And I did get the armor drop from a previous episode, but because I used the armor legs as my range weapon or range armor when I do Slayer, I don't remember if I got the chest or the legs. So I'm just gonna go with the legs because they're a little bit cheaper. So yep, I'm getting quite a bit of keys. 16 tooth half, which is and 10 loop pass. When I finally finish this series, I believe I'm just gonna combine everything and go and use these keys. Cause yeah, I might be losing some money, but there's always a chance I might get something rare. Also, along with those other like the long bones and the perfect shells that I can turn in for XP and other gold, I'm gonna do all that and add it all up at the end. And I'm running out of runes, so some of these items I might actually have to get rid of, like I don't know, death talismans. I don't know. But yep, I'm going to add that to my total. And there's just a mix of everything. The finishing off the Dagonoth task, some rune items. So yeah, there's nothing really to talk about except for that armor chain skirt, which I hope that I get an armor task. If I ever get avian seas, I'm going to add that to my preferred task because believe it or not, Arma is one of my favorite bosses, and I got like 10 mil at Arma, like 10 mil range experience, and that's how I got 99. So yep, I'm at 66 mil, and that's not looking too good because we're not even halfway, and I'm almost done with my items. So I'll be back with my next inventory. Alright guys, back with inventory. Hold on, I gotta check, make sure. Yep, I'm recording. Anyways, yep, I'm back with I believe inventory 5. I don't know. I don't want wealth evaluator because that thing doesn't work anyways. But yeah, 6.5 mil. Yeah, this has my Selly Dragons. Has some of my Onyx bolt tips. I believe I got some of those from automatons or in the hills. I don't know. Yeah, so basically this is all Sully Dragons. Anywhere from some of these, I believe, yeah, like the unicorn horns all the way to these dragon. Also has my Ah, Queen Black Dragon, my Royal Dehides. I got some of those from doing the Groat Worms. My stabilizer, as I mentioned in a previous episode, is I did get some Royal Frames, but because I use that to repair my Royal Crossbow, I already negate that. So actually, like I'm pretty reasonable. Um, I've actually got a lot more coin drops, and my total coin drops would be higher. But the thing is I don't like including that because I like to kind of overestimate the price that I paid to repair my items, so that way, like, it gives you guys more accurate amount of money that I made. So, yep. So, going to add that whopping 7 mil or 6.5 mil. 94554. Yep, 73 mil. Starting to get a little bit discouraged, but I'll be back. I believe I only have one more to go, so I'll be back, guys. Alright guys, back with the final inventory worth of items. Now, this is not going to be very good. I haven't checked it yet, but yep, look at what I got left. Wow. Oh, these might add something. Yep, means Aerite Bones added 1.3 mil. I'm gonna just do this really slow in front of you guys to kind of just, another thing I did is I made all these I turned all my charms and stuff into these pouches because they are worth quite a bit and they add up, like these nihils and stuff. Now, one cool item I got is I got a hex crest. I did get another, I think something from one of the other skyworms, the desert, I believe. I think this hex crest is a jungle piece. Here's my lovely fire cape or my dragon rider cape that used to be 1 point something mil. And I'm going to go ahead and add my coins. And this is going to make or break and make me decide whether or not I really want to continue this series because I really don't know. So yeah, one, 44 mil, 101 mil. Oh boy. All right. And as you guys remember, I got these two Drago rapiers from a previous episode. I believe episode 2. Yep, episode 2. So when I got really lucky at KK. I did a lot of duo and some trios, and what happened is I've helped those guys out quite a bit in the past. They've gotten drops where it was like a free for all, and whoever got it got it. And they are pretty good friends. I've been PBMing for a couple of years with those guys, so I kind of let them keep their share. And for the sake of this, I do owe one of them some money from one of the Drygores, but he wants me to kind of show you guys what to get, what to expect if you did KK as a boss task. So I'm going to keep this total and pay him off at the end. And yeah, this doesn't look too bad. So I'm going to add 101 684 858 to the total. And that's going to put me at 175 total. Now I'm going to go ahead and copy that because I'm going to add that, and that's pretty cool because hold on, I hope yep, it's recording, thank God. But yep, that puts me higher than my previous total by about 7 mil, and it's the highest I've had so far. So yep, that's 175 mil, and I believe that is enough to buy enough bonds to last 12 months, I believe. I might need about 180 mil total. But yep, so I may have some extra money to spend on. I want to upgrade my magic items. So, anyways, guys, going to be back, and yep. Now I wanted to show you guys some of my untradables. I got 4 of these chewed bones. I haven't gotten any effigies. I did get these brawling gloves, which is cool. Haven't decided, where I'm going to train with those at. How I might just go to Chaos Elemental and just fuck them up with them. Who cares? Because I don't really need melee because I'm 99 and everything. And melee stats. So yep. I believe I could. Those are for sale, but I don't know why. Just a quick view, see if there's anything else I may have put into the wrong tab. Sometimes when I send items to the bank, I got this fire battle staff that belongs in there. Other than that, that's not worth much. Just throw that in there. And Mask of the Crimson, as you guys can see there. After my Greater Demon task, I'm actually going to wear that because I really want some of those Abbey drops, the Abbey wand, and the Abbey. I got the wand, the Abbey sphere, I believe, or the whatever it's called. So yep. Just want to say thanks, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll be back with my next episode, hopefully in about a week or two. Thank you. Well, as you guys can see, leaving episode 4 off with a grand total of 175 mil. It's 14 mil more than my previous episode. And yep, here are the list of monsters I killed in this episode. I wanna do is to make music.